Welcome to the e-learning module for occupational health, environment and safety. Let us learn about sexual harassment today. Let's take a look at the key learning objectives of this lesson. After completing this lesson, you will be able to describe what sexual harassment is, state and explain the different types of sexual harassment, identify a sexual harassment incident, list steps for prevention of sexual harassment, lodge a complaint against sexual harassment. Let us first understand what type of behavior can be termed as sexual harassment. Click each hotspot to know more. It is any unwelcome behavior by a person of opposite sex which causes the victim to feel sexually violated, insulted, or disrespected. For example, by supervisor, employee, client, or customer, family member, relative, or an acquaintance, stranger in public transport or on street. It may include physical contact, advances, showing pornography, making sexual demands, obscene remarks on phone, social networks, email, or in person. Types of sexual harassment: creating a hostile environment, asking for unethical favors. Click each quadrant to know more. Hostile environment. It is created when unwelcome, severe, persuasive behavior creates an abusive, intimidating, hostile, or offensive working environment. Example: threatening someone secretly if he or she does not meet unethical demand. Quid pro quo can also be termed as unethical favors. In this kind of harassment, a person in position of authority demands for sexual favors as a condition to getting or keeping a job benefit. Example: if you want a promotion, you must go out for dinner with me. Some of the behaviors that may bother or harass a female employee in the organization include the following. Click on each image to know more. Verbal: derogatory, sexually explicit, or offensive comments from male counterparts regarding her clothing or physical features, teasing her with dirty jokes, sexual flirtations, etc. Visual: sexually oriented gestures, objects, pictures, or emails sent across to a female colleague, checking out a woman up and down, elevator eyes, etc. can cause harassment for a female employee. Physical: touching or patting on the shoulders, holding by the shoulder, blocking movements, etc. are some of the physical harassment faced by women at work. Psychological: persuading for dinner dates after numerous refusals, showering gifts despite being refused or returned, threatening, etc. lead to psychological harassment at workplace. Ask the following questions to know whether a behavior was sexually inclined and is a kind of harassment for you? How many times did the incident occur? How long has the incident been going on? Who were witnesses to the event? Prohibition against sexual harassment. The Indian Penal Code has laid down following steps to prohibit sexual harassment at work. Click on each image to know more. Every woman has the right to work in an environment free from any form of sexual harassment. No employer or a co-employee shall sexually harass a female employee at the workplace. Every employer shall take necessary punitive steps to prevent and ensure that no female employee is subject to sexual harassment. To prevent any kind of sexual harassment at work, the following steps are to be taken. Identify the harassment. Inform the harasser that his or her conduct is unwanted and unwelcome. Document the incident. Report to the concerned official. Reporting sexual harassment. Any aggrieved person may file a complaint with the concerned official stating the following in the report: the date, time, and place of the incident, name of the harasser, specific behavior, names of witnesses, number of occurrence, response to the behavior, any retaliation faced when protested or refused.
This is the story of a 29-year-old IT professional from Bangalore who did not want to come on camera. Her boss, a man in his mid-30s, insisted on spending time with her alone in office. Then came the offers to drop her home after work. When the danger signals went off, she tried to shake him off, but it didn't help. SMSs started coming late at night, the language getting more and more intimate. Later, at an off-site in Mysore, the angry team leader even made offensive remarks, hinting at moving her to another project. The woman finally quit her job, but did not file an official complaint. Pankaj Sharma, who's been part of the IT industry for 10 years, says very few women actually do.
Just by making a framework, you cannot provide a confidence to a person who's a victim, and that's the basic reason why most of the times the victims, they don't come forward.
Pankaj, who now works with the Center for Transforming India, an NGO, wanted to find out how secure women feel in the IT industry. He carried out a survey across 6 states, IT hubs like the NCR, Hyderabad and Chennai. Some of the findings were startling. 88% of the female workforce suffered some form of workplace sexual harassment. 82% of the incidents occurred outside office. 72 of the incidents were carried out by superiors. 91% feared victimization. The biggest misconception about sexual harassment is that the victim is physically abused. Sometimes it can also be just a remark, a lewd comment, or even intimate text messages.
Most of service companies per se, their human resource department are not competent enough to provide psychological mentorship to the victim. Neither is there any mechanism to actually punish the culprit.
1/3 of its 20 lakh strong workforce in the IT sector are women. At a time when this industry is taking massive leaps, the question is, how secure is the work environment? In New Delhi, Priyanka Du.